Welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into the top 10 things you must know before heading to Beijing. Whether it's visas or what to eat, this is your essential pre-flight checklist. I've done the research so you don't have to. Let's make your trip smooth and unforgettable. No ads, just great info and some fun music from the YouTube Studio library. Ready to explore Beijing? Let's get started. First stop, the essentials you need before you pack your bags. Let's do it. First up, visas. Before you even start dreaming about the Great Wall or Beijing's bustling night markets, you need to tackle the most crucial part of your trip: getting permission to enter China. This isn't something you can wing at the last minute. You can't just show up in Beijing with a passport and a smile. China's entry requirements are some of the strictest in the world, and if you don't have your paperwork in order, you'll be turned away before your adventure even begins. China's visa rules are strict and vary by country, so check the official Chinese embassy or consulate website for your requirements. The process can be different depending on your nationality, the purpose of your visit, and even how long you plan to stay. Don't rely on third-party sites. Go straight to the source. Only the official embassy or consulate website will have the most up-to-date and accurate information. Outdated or incorrect advice from travel blogs or agencies could cost you time, money, and your trip. Some travelers qualify for visa-free transit, but the rules are complex and time-limited. For example, certain cities allow you to stay for 72 or 144 hours without a visa, but only if you're transiting to a third country and meet very specific criteria. Read the fine print and don't leave this to the last minute. The requirements can change with little notice, and missing a single detail like the right type of onward ticket or a specific entry point can mean you're denied entry. If you're unsure about anything, call your nearest Chinese embassy or consulate. It's better to double-check now than to be surprised at the airport later. The application process can take weeks and requires forms, photos, and proof of flights and hotels. You'll need to gather documents like your passport, recent passport-sized photos, a detailed itinerary, and sometimes even proof of financial means. Don't forget, you may also need to provide hotel bookings and round-trip flight confirmations. Some embassies want to see your travel insurance too. Don't risk your trip by waiting too long. Processing times can vary, and during busy travel seasons, it might take even longer to get your visa approved. Some embassies require you to apply in person, while others accept applications by mail or through a visa service. Make sure you know what's required for your location. Bottom line, check your visa status early, ideally before you book anything. There's nothing worse than planning your dream trip, only to find out you can't go because of a paperwork issue. Get your paperwork sorted, then focus on the fun stuff. Once your visa is approved, you can start booking flights, hotels, and tours with confidence. Trust me, this is the most important first step. It's the foundation for a smooth, stress-free trip. Get the visa, get peace of mind, done and done. With your entry secured, you're ready to explore China without worry. So let's get started. Tip 2. Language. If you're planning a trip to Beijing, you've probably already thought about the Great Wall, the Forbidden City, and all the delicious food you want to try. But there's one thing that can catch travelers off guard: the language barrier. It's something you'll notice as soon as you step off the plane and start navigating the city. Mandarin is the main language in Beijing, and outside of major tourist attractions, English isn't widely spoken. You might find English on some signs or in hotels, but in local shops, markets, and restaurants, you'll mostly hear Mandarin. This can make even simple tasks, like ordering food or asking for directions, a bit of a puzzle. But don't let that scare you, it's actually part of the adventure. Navigating a new language can be challenging, but it's also incredibly rewarding. Every attempt you make to communicate, no matter how small, is met with appreciation and often a smile from locals. Before you go, try to learn a few key phrases. Start with the basics. Hello, ni hao. Thank you, xiexi. Where's the bathroom? How much is this? Even just being able to say excuse me or I don't understand can make a big difference. Practice your pronunciation a bit. It doesn't have to be perfect, but the effort is what counts. You'll be surprised at how far a little effort goes. Locals really appreciate when visitors try to speak their language, even if it's just a word or two. It's a great way to break the ice and start a friendly interaction. For more complex conversations, technology is your friend. Download a translation app like Google Translate or Pleco before your trip. These apps can help you translate text, have conversations, and even read menus or signs. Many translation apps let you use your phone's camera to scan Chinese menus or street signs for instant translation. This is a lifesaver when you're trying to figure out what to order or where to go. You can also use voice translation features to have real-time conversations. Just speak into your phone and it will translate your words into Mandarin or vice versa. It's a fantastic way to bridge the gap when you need to ask for help or directions. See the language barrier as a fun challenge, not a roadblock. Some of your best travel stories will come from these moments of miscommunication and laughter. It's all part of the experience. With a little preparation, you'll be able to order street food, haggle for souvenirs, and maybe even make a new friend or two. Don't be afraid to use gestures, point to pictures, or just smile. Communication is about more than just words. Remember, travel is about connecting with people and cultures. Embrace the language barrier, and you'll find it's totally worth it. The connections you make will be some of your most treasured memories from Beijing. Number 3 on our list, money. When you're traveling in Beijing, understanding how to pay for things is absolutely essential. The city is a fascinating blend of old and new, and nowhere is that more obvious than in the way people handle their money. The official currency here is the Chinese yuan, also known as RMB. You'll see colorful notes and coins, and it's always a good idea to have some cash on hand, especially for small purchases, or in places that might not accept cards or digital payments. Cash is still useful for things like street snacks, small souvenirs, or when you're in a more traditional neighborhood. But don't expect to use it everywhere. In fact, Beijing is famous for its cashless culture. Mobile payments are the norm, and you'll see locals of all ages paying for everything from coffee to subway rides with just a tap of their phone. The two main apps you'll encounter are WeChat Pay and Alipay. These aren't just for big stores, street vendors, tiny noodle shops, and even some public restrooms use QR codes for payment. QR codes are everywhere. All you have to do is scan the code with your phone, enter the amount, and you're done. It's fast, secure, and incredibly convenient. The good news for travelers is that it's now possible to link many international credit cards to these apps. Before your trip, download WeChat Pay or Alipay and see if your card is eligible. Setting this up in advance can save you a lot of time and confusion once you arrive. Once you're set up, you'll breeze through payments and feel like a local. No more fumbling for change or worrying about language barriers at the register. Still, it's smart to keep a small stash of cash tucked away for emergencies, just in case you find yourself somewhere that doesn't accept digital payments, or if your phone battery runs out. But whenever you can, go digital. It's faster, easier, and truly part of the modern Beijing experience. Embrace the future of payments in Beijing, download those apps, get your cards ready, and enjoy the seamless high-tech way to shop, eat, and explore this incredible city. Number 4, air quality. Beijing's smog can be an issue, though it's improved a lot. Check the Air Quality Index, AQI daily. There are apps for that. On high AQI days, wear a good mask, N95 is best. It's normal and smart. Plan outdoor activities for clear days and explore museums or malls when it's hazy. Don't panic, just prepare and be flexible. Download an AQI app, pack masks, and adjust your plans as needed. It's just part of the Beijing experience. Tip 5. The Beijing subway is your best friend. It's huge, efficient, clean, safe, and cheap, covering all major sites. Signs and announcements are in English and Mandarin. Buy tickets at machines or get a reloadable transportation card for subway and buses. Tap in, tap out, easy. It gets crowded at rush hour, but it's orderly. Avoid taxis stuck in traffic. Embrace the subway for speed and spontaneity. It's the fastest, most affordable way to explore Beijing. Number 6. Etiquette. Knowing a few basics goes a long way. Greet with a nod or slight bow, let others initiate handshakes. Use 2 hands when giving or receiving items. It shows respect. Never stick chopsticks upright in rice. Rest them on the bowl or chopstick rest. Don't point with chopsticks. Understand face. Avoid public criticism or confrontation. Handle complaints discreetly. In temples, dress modestly, keep your voice down, and follow photo rules. These small gestures show you're a respectful guest and open doors to richer experiences. Tip 7. Internet access. The Great Firewall blocks Google, Facebook, Instagram, and more. Solution: download and set up a VPN before you leave home. Once in China, you can't access VPN app stores. Pick a reputable VPN and test it before your trip. Even with a VPN, internet can be slow. Download offline maps and key info in advance. Be ready for some digital detox, but a VPN is essential for staying connected. Number 8 must-see sites. The Great Wall. Choose a section like Mutianyu, restored, or Jiangku, wild. The Forbidden City, massive, historic, and awe-inspiring. The Summer Palace, beautiful gardens, a lake, and a marble boat. Temple of Heaven, stunning architecture and local life in the park. These are the heart of Beijing's history. Don't miss them. Number 9. Food. Beijing's cuisine is legendary. Peking duck is a must, crispy skin, pancakes, and all the fixings. Try dumplings, jiaozi, noodles, jiajiangmian, and street food like jianbing, savory crepes, and chuaner, lamb skewers. Follow the locals for the best spots. In many restaurants, rinse your chopsticks and bowl with hot water. It's normal. Tipping isn't expected. Be adventurous and enjoy the culinary journey. Tip 10. Safety. Beijing is very safe with low violent crime. Still, watch for pickpockets in crowded places, keep valuables secure, wear your backpack on your chest in busy areas. Beware of tea ceremony scams. If a stranger's offer seems too good, politely decline. Traffic can be chaotic. Look both ways before crossing, even at crosswalks. Use common sense, stay aware, and you'll have a trouble-free trip. That's a wrap. Your top 10 must-know tips for Beijing. From visas to food, you're ready for an unforgettable trip. If you found this helpful, please subscribe and support the channel. Your support helps us make more travel guides for you. Thanks for watching. Be safe, be adventurous, and see you in the next video. Zaijian, goodbye. Safe travels.